So schedule got released today.
I actually haven't even looked at it
You
yet.
haven't even looked at it. Okay, so just off the top of my head, home opener versus Steelers.
I did see that one.
Yeah,
That
that
was
came
one
out
of the
early.
ones.
And then
Thanksgiving against
Thanksgiving
the Saints.
against the
those
Saints.
I did see some of it. That was leaked earlier or whatever.
We've got a Monday Night Football Week 6 in Nashville against the Titans.
Of course.
Yeah, that's going to be an electric game.
Yep.
Bills Mafia is going to take
Yep.
over that one. Week 13, either Monday or Sunday Night Football against the Pats.
I think it was Monday at
Monday
home.
Night Football against the Pats.
Monday Night Football against
And then
the Patriots.
maybe a Sunday night against the Chiefs. I don't know,
That'd be
but what do you think? I mean, we don't necessarily, not even the draft wise, but just looking into the season. What are we thinking?
I mean, their destiny's really in their own hands at this point.
I think so too.
I think they have a really good team. I think they built on a good nucleus that they had last year. The thing with the NFL is, I don't know if you're familiar with the scheduling and how it works, but where you finish in your division is where you'll play the other like conference opponents.
Yeah.
So
for the 17th.
right. Well,
yeah.
all right. So then they picked up Washington.
Yeah.
I think was the 17th team they picked up. So
Which is a steal, by the way.
right. So they've played Kansas City. This will be the second straight year they've played Kansas City. And then they're also going to have to play. They're playing the.
I have the list. I can pull.
Let's see, because I'm trying to think.
So
Because
I can pull it up and we can
they played the
look at
West last year, so this year they'll be playing the South, I think. So they're gonna play. No, because they're playing Pittsburgh. There's something.
Okay, so we've got. I'm gonna list it off. Opener against Pittsburgh. Then week 2 we're at Miami.
Okay.
Week 3 is the Washington home game.
Okay.
Week 4 Houston at home. So
Okay.
3 out of 4 to start at home.
That's pretty good.
And then we go at Kansas City. That's a Sunday night game.
Okay.
At Tennessee. That's the Monday
Tennessee.
night game.
That's who won the South last year.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. That's why.
Then we're home against Miami, at Jacksonville, at the Jets, home against Indianapolis,
Okay.
at New Orleans for the Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Then Monday night against New England.
They should have made the Saints come to Buffalo on Thanksgiving.
That would have
Those
been
cowards
awesome.
at the NFL office.
Yeah.
Cowards.
Yeah, they would never let that happen.
Oh my gosh.
And then Sunday currently scheduled for the afternoon game, but
Yeah,
they already have it looking to get flexed because it's at Tampa Bay.
Okay.
So that's the first time the Bills will see Brady again.
That's the one game actually where Brady is just like this. He just has their number and he just always has, and it's
Yeah.
that's actually why I was kind of glad the Bills didn't make it to the Super Bowl last year,
Because you didn't want to see them lose the top. I had the same thought.
that they got to the Super Bowl and standing there in the frickin' tunnel is
fucking
Tom Brady just
city
with
of-
a shit-eating grin on his face.
Yeah, just dying laughing.
Dude,
This is
that-
going to be hysterical.
It would have been bad if they would have lost, but if they would have lost to Brady again like that, I think I probably would have curled up into a ball and just left my
it would
room
have been
for days.
Yeah. So then, just quick to end.
That would have stung.
Yeah. So then they have Carolina at home. That game is to be announced. They have it either being played Sunday or Monday, or maybe that's a Saturday because that's a December game. So maybe because 18th or 19th it's listed as.
Yeah, that'll probably be it.
And then at New England, home against Atlanta, home against the Jets. I think they have. I think that's a fair schedule.
So they had their predictions, and they had 4 teams winning 12 games. Buffalo, at least 12 games, and Buffalo was one of them.
I think you
Buffalo,
have to.
The Saints, Tampa, and the Chiefs. Or no, it wasn't Tampa. It was Baltimore and the Chiefs.
The Saints. So who is the Saints quarterback going to be? Because they gave Taysom Hill that huge contract. None of it's guaranteed, though.
Dude, I've never seen. I think what the Taysom Hill experiment is that Sean Payton fell in love with this Swiss Army knife of a quarterback.
Yeah, he's the best NFL player of all time. He can play any position.
He's the most versatile NFL player of all time.
I say best because there's nobody else that's ever played the sport that
you've never seen a quarterback that goes. You don't send your starting quarterback out on the punt team. You just don't do it. There's just
And I'm saying, like, you could, if you needed to, he could play.
Oh my gosh,
as a DB. He could play.
Yeah, in a pinch, he could play basically any position on the field that you needed him to. All right, go get their quarterback for one play. Just go get him.
Yeah, seriously. And he would probably get there.
So that's where I think a lot of the Taysom Hill love comes from. I still think Jameis Winston is a good quarterback. I know,
and he just had LASIK, right?
I think so. Yeah, that was the other thing.
All right.
If you look at it from like just like a quarterbacking perspective and like what kind of situation he was in Tampa. So it's like when he was in Tampa, he threw 33 touchdowns and 30 picks, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, he threw like 30 picks," which is that's a lot. That is a lot. But he also threw for 5,000 yards.
Yeah.
So when you look at if you look at like how they game planned their games, Tampa wanted to push the ball down the field because they had two really good receivers. So they were just throwing for home runs. Well, not home runs, but the more you go downfield, like 20-yard plus, the more you go downfield, the longer the ball's in the air, the more it's going to get picked off, and that's just logistics of football. Yeah, so that's how that works.
Since we're on the quarterback conversation, then we have to dip into Josh Allen.
Oh, dude.
So I mean, we've seen this man capture the city of Buffalo.
Oh my gosh,
by the loins. Like I was going to say by the heart, but it's not even by the heart. It's by the loins. And we've seen the progression. So going into the upcoming season, people are still doubting him, which who gives a shit, because obviously he doesn't.
No, he doesn't care. He really doesn't at this point.
Do you think we're going to see another big progression?
So the way I've always looked at quarterbacks is like if they show progress in the first couple years, like so he was a rookie obviously and he struggled a little bit. The team wasn't the best or whatever. Next year he took the step and he was a little bit better. And going into last season, I kept saying, I was like, whatever he is this year is what he's going to be, and that's what we're gonna get. And he freaking just—he
was a fucking beast. That fired me up.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. That dude, he took a huge leap and looked unbelievable. The combination of his size and his agility and his arm power is just—it's
and his heart.
That's
what I'm saying.
The heart, yeah, and that's something you can't measure. You really can't. And he wants it so badly, and you can see that he wants it so badly, and he gives it his all every single week.
Makes me so happy.
I think he's comfortable doing that now too. Like this season, I saw a guy that was so much more confident in big games than he was before by a mile.
You saw Bills players that did you ever read that article from The Athletic? I don't remember who. It was a Bills player.
Was it
yeah,
Dawkins?
I think
Deion
it was.
Dawkins, yeah.
Yeah, talking about how Josh Allen, and he even said still this season, because it was written during last season, he said still this season, like Josh Allen is such a freak of nature. I know I've used that term a couple times today, but we've been talking about a lot of crazy athletes.
He is a freak of
such
nature.
A freak of nature that he's still discovering what his body can do. Like sometimes he goes out there and tries things, and he realizes like, oh, my body can do this. Yeah, I can do this regularly, so I'm just going to keep doing it.
He's like Superman. Like,
seriously,
my eyes can shoot lasers? That's crazy.
He might step out in the field next season and figure out that he can fly and just put up numbers that nobody's ever seen before.
There was the one play against the Rams where he like dropped back in the pocket and kind of was like looking around, and Cole Beasley ran that little hole shot route up the sideline, and he took the ball from here and just flicked his wrist, and it just was perfect.
That was some Spider-Man shit.
I looked at my dad and I was like, Dad, that is an impossible throw, and him and maybe Mahomes are the only guys in the league that can make that throw.
And that's the other thing that I love about Josh Allen is you see Patrick Mahomes do crazy shit every time you every time you turn on ESPN. But every Bills fan knows that when you watch Bills game every week, Josh Allen's gonna do the same exact shit. But Josh Allen doesn't give a fuck if he made top 10 for doing what he does.
No.
He just goes out
because he's a Buffalo quarterback.
If you hear him talk in the interviews, he's always just focused. He's like, we're trying to win the next game. We're trying to win the next game. We're trying to win the next game, and that's
which is very Bill Belichick.
Yeah, that's we're just trying out there. We're gonna do our job, and we're gonna do the best that we can, and we're gonna do our job. We're stick to the game plan.
And I think now, I mean, you've got Stephon Diggs is still here.
Diggs was the best thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
And also, the thing that I love about that, too, is, and this is me fantasizing a little bit, but you heard a lot of stories about Diggs' past with, like, locker room issues and stuff like that. And a lot of people think that now those might not be as true, seeing what he did in Buffalo, but I almost like to think that that changed when he got to Buffalo between Bean and McDermott and Allen. And you realize, like, these dudes are doing something here. Like, I think I got to either get on board or, like, I'm not going to be here for long.
And I think they accepted him very openly, and they've, like...
Well, I mean, they traded... When you trade your first-round draft pick, that's showing you, like, we believe in you, is basically what we're saying.
And
like,
then you go out and get Emmanuel Sanders. You lose John Brown, which stinks, but you couldn't pay him. That's just not in the cards. And you still have Gabe Davis.
Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley. And Isaiah McKenzie re-signed as well.
Yes, he did.
For cheap. And that's another guy who
he wanted to stay.
He said he had offers, and he told his agent, don't even shop me. Just get me in Buffalo. Keep me in Buffalo. That shit fires me up.
That's so beautiful. That's such a beautiful thing.
Such the opposite of the Buffalo Sabres, folks.
I think the thing with Diggs was he was frustrated in Minnesota. He's a player that wants to win, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to win. The guy's just an absolute dog. Just he's scrappy.
Yeah.
He's a dog. That's just the only way I can describe him.
Just so good.
Oh my gosh, he runs great routes, and
I think that's another thing. Again, going back to Diggs helping out Allen is when you are a young quarterback and you have a guy who can run routes as well as he does.
He's basically uncoverable. Like the second half of the year, like nobody could check him. Nobody could,
and that's what I mean. And you throw Beasley, Sanders, all the guys you just mentioned into the mix. And that's a big thing that's going on in the NFL right now is teams are like, we need cornerbacks. We need the best cornerbacks we can get. We need them now, and we need them in the lineup because these teams are coming out with such high-powered offense. And the Bills, I mean, their secondary at early season this year didn't look great, but it really has been their strong suit.
It's hard to play defense in the NFL, especially playing cornerback. You're basically asking Tre'Davious White basically to all right, go out there and cover him and run backwards, and he's going to run at you full speed.
Yeah, and you don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah, he can go anywhere he wants.
Yep, and you're going to run backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
But so, man, I just needed to get some Bills talk in.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, because it's got me so excited. I'm so over the Sabres. I don't give a sell them, dude. I say that, I tweet it probably twice a week. Sell the fucking team.
Wow.
Honestly, the Pagulas have done such a good job with the Buffalo Bills. And just the worst ever with the Buffalo Sabres.
I mean, maybe that's like they're unfixable.